let's try to jump into the meat and potatoes. There was something that you were saying that I'm going to keep it all the way real and this and that. What was it that you was talking about or thinking about when you was saying that? Is there a particular incident or event or anything that occurred?
My mom, which is no longer here, and I know she's looking at me, was a hard-working woman. I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm the middle. I was going to kill my mama and my younger sister because of the treatment. I'm originally from Miami, Florida. Started trafficking a lot of cocaine to this town and got a lot of money.
Okay.
All through Peachtree City, all through Coweta County.
It's just on my spirit to ask this, but when you were younger, did any type of trauma take place that you did or that you was a victim of?
Yes.
What's up, YouTube? I want to once again thank everybody who comes up to me in the streets and shows me real love. Y'all don't even know. It keeps me thankful. It keeps my tank full. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Hey. Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got my guy here today. How you doing today, man?
I'm all right, and yourself?
Man, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. All right, so are you homeless?
Yes, I am.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 59.
59, and so how long have you been homeless?
For about 5 years.
5 years? What was it that happened 5 years ago that caused you to become homeless?
I'm originally from Miami, Florida. Started trafficking a lot of cocaine to this town and got a lot of money.
Okay.
All through Peachtree City, all through Coweta County. Started getting high on my own supply. And
how long ago did you start getting high on your own supply?
I started freebasing cocaine in 1985, all through college. I got a college degree. I'm a computer technician by degree.
Okay.
Worked for a lot of major computer companies in this town. Money's my worst enemy.
Whew.
And also, I'm scared of success.
You scared of success?
Yes.
Man, listen, I know about that, brother. Okay, so you've done well, it sounds like, in life at certain points, like extremely well, it sounds like. You got a college degree. You was also trapping, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Was you doing those both at the same time, working and trapping?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you was getting it in.
Yes, I was.
But you say you started getting high in 1985. When did things go left, though?
1998.
What happened in 98 that made things go left?
I got laid off, well, not laid off on my job. I started taking a lot of time off, using up my vacation time, no more floating holiday. And one of the supervisors called me in the office, which I thought was prejudice. He is a white guy. I'm not prejudiced myself. And I thought he didn't like me, but he called me in the office. My supervisor was black, but he wasn't there that day. He said, "Jonathan, I need to talk to you. Right now, you pretty much owe the company. There's some more time you can take. Word has it that you're doing a lot of cocaine. We'll send you to treatment if you like." I denied all that. And he said, "Well, I'll tell you what, the very next time you're a minute late, they're going to fire you. You've been here 5 years. You're an awesome technician. We sent you to school. You learned a lot of our system. You mastered a lot of our systems. My advice to you is to resign. And that way, if you decide to come back to this company, we can maybe hire you again. But if you go somewhere else and try to get hired, you don't want to let them know that you got fired for missing time. Nobody don't want to employ you at this time."
Right.
And so when that happened, that kind of like just rocked my world, because I bought a house at the age of 19. My mom helped me get this house by fronting me $3,000. I bought a lot of acres of land down in Peachtree City, Georgia.
Okay.
A lot of Caucasians down there, very few blacks.
Yeah, I was just down there this past weekend for my daughter's last soccer game of the season.
Yeah.
So yeah, we go down there to a place called MOBA to do soccer or whatever. So.
Yeah, I bought it. It was a 5-bedroom house.
Yes, sir.
3 baths, upstairs, downstairs, man.
So real quick, let's try to jump into the meat and potatoes. There was something that you were saying that I'm gonna keep it all the way real and this and that. What was it that you was talking about or thinking about when you was saying that? Is there a particular incident or event or anything that occurred?
My mom, which is no longer here, and I know she's looking at me, was a hard-working woman. She retired from the government, the Veteran Administration Hospital. She could have retired at 25 years, but she worked another 5 years, the legs hurting and everything. And me and my two sisters asked her, Mom, go ahead and retire. She said, y'all don't understand. These are Vietnam vets. Some of these people have no family. Some of them have outlived their family. Some of their family don't want to see them like this. I know their name. I know their birthday. I know all this. But I kind of felt like I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm the middle. I was going to kill my mama and my younger sister because of the treatment. Not bad treatment. It's just I felt left out because there was no boys. I have a brother, step brother they say, but he's my brother, man. We got the same dad, different mom.
Well, that's your brother. That's not a step brother. That's your brother. You got the same dad. That means that's your brother.
That's my brother.
Right.
I said it is, but
sounds like you grew up in the house with all women.
Yes.
Okay, so
and so nobody knows this but my older sister, who has retired from the post office maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, and I asked her not to say anything. I did a lot of cooking in our house, and I was going to poison my mom and my sister. I told my older sister, "You eat fast."
So wait, you say you poisoned your mom?
I was going to.
Okay.
And I knew my mom had a lot of money, and she always cried broke. But my older sister, I told her, please don't say nothing about it. You eat last. And that's what happened. And she just took, and that's my pride and joy. Right now here in Clayton County, which hadn't seen me probably in about a whole year.
You say who hasn't seen you in a whole year?
My older sister.
Okay.
This woman has bent over backwards for me. My mom passed away, left us buku of money. This woman had all type of property in Augusta, Georgia, had all type of property in Savannah. But when she found out I was on these drugs, she said, I'm gonna leave man, that's my nickname. The same amount of money I'm gonna leave you and sent. But man would not get none of my houses and none of my land to turn them into no drug houses. I'm just so sorry. Y'all can do what y'all want with y'all houses. And my younger sister, who I haven't even talked to in probably 15 years, who had a baby at 12. I can remember when she had her period at 9. She started hollering in the bathroom, Mama, Mama. Blood all in the tub. And my mama came, girl, what's wrong with you? She said, Mom, bleed. She said, that's your administration. So my older sister, who is my pride and joy, love her to death. Love my nieces, I love my brother-in-law. Say, Gene, go get this girl some Kotex. Show her how to put them on. And
go get some what?
Kotex. That's what it was going on.
Okay, the tampons, basically.
Right. And show her how to lace them in her panties.
Why would they tell you to do that?
No, they told my older sister to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just witnessing the whole.
Right.
My younger sister, I got her in a lot of trouble for lying and placing my hands on the Bible, swearing I didn't do a lot of things, like stealing money out of my mama's pocketbook to get these drugs. I don't like it.
Were you lying about that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you would put your hand on the Bible and swear you wasn't doing it, you was doing it.
Yes.
And then your younger sister would get in trouble.
Right. Because I could do no wrong in my mama's eyesight.
Okay,
None
yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah, we know about those households, man. Like, where was your daddy?
My dad was in the neighborhood. He owned his own lawn service business ever since I can remember.
Did you grow up with him?
Yes. Me and my brother, he used to come get us and let us go cut grass with him. We was about 10, 11. Give us $50. That was a lot of money to us. Every Wednesday, he would take us to wrestling. We were wrestling fans.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so Dad was involved. Dad was there.
Yeah.
So let me ask, it's just on my spirit to ask this, but when you were younger, did any type of sexual trauma take place that you did or that you was a victim of?
Yes. I had a girl that I might have been 15, she might have been 11.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the neighborhood knew that we were dating, and her dad found out, which was a very well man known in the streets because of what he did.
Right.
It's drugs.
Right.
And everybody knew he wasn't nothing to play with. And He called me in front of her and told me, hey, I don't agree with this relationship, but my daughter says she loves you, like she loved me. But if I ever, or she ever come tell me that you ever disrespected her, put your hands on her, God bless you, and Baines Funeral Home gonna dress you. And that's the funeral home in Miami.
Right. We get it. God bless you, and the funeral home gonna dress you.
Yeah, I took that to heart
like
because
that.
I knew he wasn't nothing to play with.
Right.
And so my dad wasn't in the house with us, but he lived in the same neighborhood. I think it's a generational curse. I know it's power in words, but my mom always told me, you're gonna be just like that no good ass daddy of yours. He wasn't shit, and you ain't gonna be nothing neither.
Okay.
And I heard that, and God, you know, it is what it is. Me and my brother follow my dad's footsteps. We learned how to tote them guns. We learned how to shoot them dice. Be slick with them dice.
Right.
Be slick on that pool table. My dad was a gambler. At 60 years old, he'll come through and tell you, put on what you want to shoot.
Right.
Yeah. And
but so what was the sexual trauma or whatever?
Well, it wasn't to me. It was just I just took advantage of this young girl. Being 11, I was about 15. I was about in the 10th grade. She was still in elementary, going to the 7th grade.
5th or 6th grade. Yeah.
So that was like a fantasy to me. So I just like younger women. I see them.
So basically, you having sex with her, you feel like that was sexually trauma for her?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, because her dad knew about it. So what, like? Her dad allowed that, like at 11?
He was a player. He probably had about 9 kids and probably 6 different women.
Okay,
and so a lot of those were young when he first.
No, that's still wild. Okay, and so nothing ever happened to you as far as any of that goes, and you never did anything to like any of your family members, nothing like that. Okay. What age were you when you decided that you was gonna try to poison your mom?
Had to be probably about coming out of high school, man. And I hate to say it, man. This lady paid my college tuition without me getting any loans.
And so you was gonna try to poison her basically for the insurance money and the other stuff?
I just felt not loved, you know. I knew I was loved. My mom gave us everything we wanted and everything we needed. From swinging by.
That's wild because it sounds like you was spoiled. It sounds like you was one of the only boy in the house, and so mom always, you know, like you say, believed you. You didn't get in trouble for the stuff you should have got in trouble for, that type of stuff. So it just sounds like, you know, one of those spoiled, single mom raised boys. But it sounds like your dad was in your life too. So that's why I'm trying to figure this out. Like,
and I hang out with him, but again, he had this thing going on with other women. My dad was very whorish.
Okay, so he was just doing his thing. I get it.
And I am too. Thank God my brother got married. He's no longer whorish. It's real rough, man.
So let me ask. So you're 59 now, right?
Yeah.
So what are you doing to try to, elevate, try to get out of this position in life? Are you still actively smoking crack?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so is that something that you're like content with?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're fine with it.
Right now, I'm happy right now.
Okay, so there's no internal push to change if that's the case.
Absolutely.
Okay, so how do you envision this playing out? Like, for instance, you're 59 now, official retirement age. Well, let's just say you could apply for your Social Security check at 62, right? So that's 3 years from now. Fill in how these 3 years look for you. Is it you just kind of being in these 10 cities and doing, smoking your heart and doing whatever? Or like, what does these 3 years look like for you?
All I know is I get into a lot of fights. Sometimes I get into shootouts in these streets. I just don't want these streets to claim my life. It happened to a lot of my friends. I've been clean on numerous occasions, from 9 months to 1 year to 2 years. 2015, I was right at that center behind you, Georgia Works. I stayed there 2 years. Left out of there with over $4,500. Was gonna marry my high school sweetheart. Put the ring on her finger and everything. She's down in Miami, and I left here and flew on down there, and all that money, and knew what that good cocaine was down there. I had every intention on getting high. I was just playing the role, and went down there and relapsed after being clean for 2 years. I don't want to do drugs for the rest of my life. I don't. I've been shot in the nuts. I've been cut on the jugular vein.
Hey, you got shot in the nuts?
Yes, I've been cut on the jugular vein. I've been shot in the shoe. Hit in the head with the claw part of the hammer.
Yeah.
I've been hit with the 2x4 with the nail. And my mama, before she left this earth, told me, boy, you got more lives than a cat. And I don't take my life for granted. But a lot of people, when you do these drugs, especially crack, get your crackhead ass out my face or whatever. I'm gonna demand my respect. I've been to prison 8 times. I've been to the hardest.
What was the longest thing?
I had a 10-year sentence.
Okay.
Didn't do the whole 10.
How much did you do?
I did 5 years.
5?
And I've been to the hardest penitentiary in the state of Georgia, which is Alto.
Alto, yeah.
And I suffered with the best.
Okay.
And everybody know that. And 2, 3 of these young boys ain't got enough experience. I know every pressure point on the body. I took a lot of ass with them, but you're gonna respect me. You're not gonna call me out of my name. I'm not scared to die. I know where I'm going. I do believe in God. I know He's real, and I do pray, and I do ask for forgiveness of my sins. It's just
What made you decide against poisoning your mom when you was gonna poison her that time? What made you decide against doing it? Or did you attempt to do it?
well. What changed my mind was.
Well, first, did you attempt to do it?
No.
Okay,
no,
go ahead.
It was just in my head.
Okay.
And it was a plan, but after talking to my older sister and her talking to me, this is a God-fearing woman. This woman never did anything that's gonna damage the body. If she did, I never knew nothing about it. She understood where I was coming from, but she also told me it's not right, it's not wrong, it's not in God's eyesight. And at that time, we had to go to church on Sunday. If it wasn't Sunday school, it was church. You were going one or the other in that household.
I know about that.
Yeah, and so I took my older sister to my advice and what she told me, and I began to lay up under my mom and being able to. I'm a mama's boy, yes I am. I began to lay up under my mom and pour out my heart. I knew my mom loved us, but she never said it. It was all the material things. I have a tendency to look for the mother figure in every woman I get, and it hurts, and I get hurt all the time like that. So I don't know, man. I don't think I ever get a girlfriend. I don't think I ever get married.
Why do you think she wasn't able to express her love to you verbally in the ways that you needed her to?
I can't say.
Because that's kind of that old school way of thinking.
Probably from my grandmother, man.
Yeah, that's the old school way of thinking.
Which was her mom that didn't play the radio or the stereo.
Yep. And they raised these women that wouldn't express their feelings.
And she didn't play no shacking up or nothing. I can remember my mama having a boyfriend, and they used to drink their little Smirnoff or whatever, play a little bit whist or whatever, but he started spending the night at my grandmother's house, and she said, after about, 6 months, might have been longer, ain't no shacking up in this house. You gonna either marry that man, or you gonna get your ass up out my house
sounds about right to me.
And go get your own spot.
I ain't mad at it, man.
But, so what my mom did, moved out of the house, and her and her boyfriend when they got their own spot.
Right.
He's deceased as well. Got a lot of hatred for him, but I began to, later on in life, we began to get a relationship. When I used to get in trouble, my mom couldn't handle me, and she would put him on me. He would beat me with a leather belt.
Well, what about your dad, though? Your dad was there, like...
My dad wasn't there. He wasn't
He was there, but he wasn't there. I get it.
Right.
Real quick, let me ask, as far as the drug use goes, what are you running from?
reality. That's the only reason why I smoke cocaine, to escape reality.
Tell you what, nice and short and simple there. All right, well, listen, man, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Facebook, Jonathan Dwight Alexander.
You say it again?
Jonathan Dwight Alexander.
Okay, exactly how it sounds?
Yeah.
No funny spellings?
No.
Okay, Jonathan Dwight Alexander?
Yeah, you'll see my picture.
Okay, do you have Cash App or anything like that?
I don't.
No? Okay, man. Well, listen, like I say, man, we really appreciate you and definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, all right?
I surely do.
Make sure you have a good one, man.
All right, man. You do the same.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man.